So the big question is this: how do aspiring real estate investors like us escape from the rat race and build real wealth and freedom without access to millions of dollars in investment capital and start to live the life that we know we deserve? This is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. My name is Zack Childress, and welcome to Real Estate Investing Talk Show. You are on your Real Estate Investing Talk Show. This is Zack Childress. I am your real estate coach, and I'm a real estate investor. We are shooting this from my home office today. Sorry, we're not in the studio for those of you that like the fancy studio. But hey, I'm still bringing the message to you. So we are engaged in our 24-week challenge. We're on week 2 right now. So if you missed week 1, you need to go back into the videos in our Facebook feed and watch video 1. It's going to catch you up. And so video 2, our training today, is getting ready. So what is getting ready all about? It's about the tools, right? It's the platform. What do we need in place to help us grow better? Now let me put a disclosure out there for you real quick. Do you need all the tools to get going? Well, no, you don't. And I say that only to parlay into this. If you don't have the resources, then don't say to yourself, oh, I can't get those, so I can't do it. No, but if you have the resources, yes, get the stuff up and going. Get it running now, not later. Because why? It's just going to help your business. It's going to help your credibility. It's going to help your lead flow. It's going to help your automation. It's going to help your outsourcing. It's going to help you to acquire more in the business, okay? But do not allow yourself to become a victim. You understand what I'm saying? A victim to this business. So what do I mean by that? Well, I'm about to tell you. There is a great quote that my team put up of me. And here's what it says. Blaming others for your losses is being a victim. Blaming yourself for your losses is being a leader. It's hard for some people to understand that. But it's all about the blame game, right? Who are you blaming? Why are you blaming them? So let's talk about getting ready. So what are some of the things that we need to think about when we're getting ready? Well, when we're getting ready and we're building a foundation, right? We're building a foundation. Some of the things that are going to help you become better at what you do is tools, systems, right? So let's look at it from a point of view. What's the biggest thing that we're going to need for systems? Marketing. Marketing. It's it. Look, I don't need systems and tools to do research, right? I just need websites. I just need to be able to go to my agent. I need to be able to go to Zillow and Trulia. I need to be able to dig up data, right? When I'm analyzing, what do I need? Well, I could use an Excel sheet. I could use a calculator and a sheet of paper, right? I can analyze numbers. When I'm negotiating, do I need systems and tools? No, not really. I need to have what? I need to have a voice. I need to have a phone. That's what I need to do. I need to be able to voice what I want to say and how I can help that seller over the phone, right? When I convert, do I need systems and tools? And I mean systems as in technology, not systems as in, SOPs, standard operating procedures. So I want to make sure we differentiate systems versus procedures, because all of these need procedures, right? That's why you follow a lead intake. That's why in our 30-day fast track, we have an entire lead intake manual in there that teaches you how to have a process to all these components of the business. But when I'm converting a seller who says yes, or if a seller says yes and I'm converting them into a contract to move into escrow, do I need systems and tools? No, I don't. I mean, I could use like DocuSign, right? We could write that down. DocuSign. I could load my contract in there and send that out. That would be a tool, right? But when I close it, right? But now let's say that the seller says no inside negotiations and I move them into a converting phase. Do I need systems and tools? Yes. Yes, I do. I absolutely do. And here's why. Because I need that seller to say yes eventually, and I don't want to keep following up with them manually. So I need systems and I need tools, right, to be able to plug them into it to keep that follow-up campaign going. So what would that tool be? that tool would be what's called a autoresponder, known as a CRM. You could literally go to aweber.com and get it for like 19 bucks. Aweber, A-W-E-B-E-R, Aweber. So on the converting side. But then if we go all the way back to where I was at in the lead intake, the one thing that I skipped over was what? Marketing. Marketing. Because marketing is where really all of this systems and tools come together. Because it's so powerful. Marketing is like the thing that you've got to have in your business. Without marketing, you're dead in the water, right? Without marketing. So, but then what if someone says, yes, Zach, marketing sounds great, but I don't have money to be spending on marketing. Well, you're still going to market yourself. How are you going to do that? Well, you're going to make phone calls, man. You're going to get on the phone and you're going to dial. We're going to dial for dollars, baby. That's what we're going to do. We're going to be dialing for dollars, okay? But even then, what do I need? I need systems and I need tools, right? I need a phone. That's a tool. I need a phone. I also need systems. I need the ability to put that lead into some type of autoresponder. So let's go through this. The first one I'm going to talk about is autoresponder. You absolutely need an autoresponder in your business. If you don't have the $19 a month to get it, it's okay, right? But you need to acquire it eventually, and here's why. Because the autoresponder, also known as the CRM platform, is by far one of the easiest things to set up that's going to give you advantage really above anything else. Above anything else. And what do I mean by that? Because here's why. The autoresponder allows you to keep up with all your contacts. If you have buyer leads, they go into your CRM system, which is Aweber. If you have seller leads, they go into your CRM system. If you have agents that you're working with, they go into your CRM system. Mortgage brokers, they go into your CRM system. You can even break up your sellers from people in foreclosure to out-of-state owners to burned-out landlords to probate to inherited. You name it. You could bring all over specifically for my business. And so that's the value of having a CRM system. So the CRM system basically plays out in buckets, okay? It's in buckets so that you can add all your contacts in and make sure that you're following the process of controlling those leads, okay? So what does that really break down into? That really breaks down into the understanding that I now have one platform to keep up with everything, right? And the other side, what a CRM or an autoresponder service does, is it gives you the ability to do broadcasting, email. So like anytime that I get a property, and I've got a property that I want to look at, or I want to send out to my buyers, I can easily go in there, build a flyer of that property, and then I can hit submit, and that flyer is going to fire off to those buyers that I tell it to go out to, okay? That's the beauty of that. The other beauty of the autoresponder is that I can write a series of emails that just basically trickle out to that prospect. Autoresponder. That's what, and if you have the 30-day fast track, I've already written them all for you. I've already written all of your follow-up or your emails for a solid year. You just have to load them in. So if I've got a for sale by owner, I put the for sale by owner lead in, I connect it to the autoresponders that say autoresponders for sale by owners, and I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Literally every couple of weeks, that seller gets an email from me, whether I'm in bed, I'm on the beach, I'm hanging out with the kids, I'm playing in the snow, whatever the case may be, they're getting an email from me saying, hey, have you sold yet? I'm still interested in buying. It's like hiring someone in your office to do nothing but follow up with people. And if you understand the power of follow-up, then you know that money is in the follow-up. That's what you know, okay? The other thing that a CRM and an autoresponder is going to do for you is it's actually going to allow you to build what's called web forms that you can stick into your landing pages or websites or anything, really. So when someone comes in to put their name and email in, their contact information goes right into your Aweber account, your autoresponder, your CRM. They're all the same thing. And it will start to trigger emails to that person to say, hey, look, are you interested in selling? Are you interested in selling? So keep that in mind. So that's another great tool. Websites. You need websites. Now, listen, back in the day when I got started, we were having to pay $4,000 to $5,000 for a website. Now, you can get a website for $97 a month. And you can get several of them. So it's not that websites are as little of value anymore. It's just there's more people producing them, right? And you can get them a dime a dozen out there right now. Do you need a website? You don't need it to do the business. Should you have one? Yeah, you should have one. It's your credibility. It's where people get to know who you are. But you should never have a website without what's called a landing page. A landing page is very important. It's just a one page that basically maybe has a video on there that says, look, are you trying to sell? Are you having a hard time getting rid of your property? Does it need work? Are you facing a divorce? You know, are you paying 2 mortgage payments and this property's taking you down? Are you a burned out landlord? If you'd like to sell, put your name and your phone number and your email address into the box below, and we'll reach out to you and talk to you about buying your property. Literally, that's a landing page. It's just a video, maybe some bullet points on how you buy, and then a box over to the side that says name, phone number, email, submit. And that's what they do. Or it could say name, phone number, email, property address, why are you selling? How quickly do you want to close? How much do you want? Submit. That's what AWeber will do. It'll build that form. You can have it ask those questions. So now you're getting a lead that's automatically going into your CRM system, plus it's emailing you. And the beauty of the landing page is when you have the landing page, I don't know if I can draw this out for you. Let me see if I can get my art hat on here for you. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this or not. We'll see. So one of the things that you learn in marketing is, can you see that? Yeah. One of the things that you learn in marketing is that you never give anybody your website. You always give them the landing page. So the way that works is this is your landing page. It's got a video, an opt-in box, some information right there. You send everyone to your landing page. Once they opt in, AWeber will automatically redirect them into your website, okay? So if you wanted a visual of that, that's what it looks like. So we send everyone to our landing page. Everybody goes to the landing page. Why? Because I want to capture their information. That's like the most crucial part of it all. I want their information, okay? Once I have their information, then I let them go to the website. Then they can see all they want. But as soon as I have their information, now I can market to them. Now I can follow up with them. I can see what's going on. We can have discussions. There's all kinds of things that we can do. So that's the landing page, hand in hand. Landing pages and websites go hand in hand. Know that, okay? That's part of your tools. The other thing that you need to start thinking about is direct mail companies, okay? So what's a direct mail company? Well, a direct mail company is somebody that's going to send the direct mail. I don't know. What's ListSource? ListSource is a direct mail company, right? You go to ListSource, you find ListSource is a list broker. A direct mail company would be like U.S. Printing. It would be like Click to Mail. Click to Mail is a direct mail service. U.S. Printing is a direct mail service. Yellow Letter is a direct mail service, but they want you to buy their list and their yellow letter. I would not suggest buying their list. I mean, their yellow letter, sure, not their list because everybody buys it. But those are direct mail companies if you don't want to do it yourself. Now, when I first got started, I believed that we should handwrite everything. That was what I believed. And so I used to go down to the little nursing home in Vallejo, California, right there off of Solano. And I'd go in there and I'd pay anywhere from 10 to 25 cents per envelope that the residents there would sign my name on the letter, stuff it in the envelope, sign the address, sign the return, lick it, stick it, stuff it, as we say, and then I'd come and pick them all up. So it was all handwritten. That was something that I did. Why? Because then it looked more personal, and they enjoyed it. It gave them something to do. Some of the ladies in that place, and men, they hadn't had visitors in several years. But that's another way of thinking outside the box to get the job done. So, but direct mail companies are those. You also need to be thinking about like list brokers, okay? And this is on the paid side of things. So when you're going to get into paid marketing, you got to get into list brokers. Why? Because list brokers are going to be like ListSource, 1-800-DONE-HEAL, US List, like the Red X, that's another one. So these list providers are absolutely crucial to you, okay? Because when we get into paid marketing, direct mail by far is one that you can actually control and scale. You have to get into it. You have to. It is a tool and a system that we have to put together to then deploy marketing on the paid side of things. The other thing, if you're going to be doing this in other markets, is you need to get a company on board like wegolook.com. It's important that they build a relationship, or you build a relationship with them, because you need them to go look at real estate for you when you're out there in the world. Other tools and systems that I always suggest is Google Docs. I literally run multiple companies, millions of dollars of companies off of Google Docs. Spreadsheets off of Google Docs, evaluations off of Google Docs, P&Ls off of Google Docs, trackings off of Google Docs, performances off of Google Docs. I mean, you name it, I'm on Google Docs. Why? Because I can access it through my phone. I can access it through my phone. I can be anywhere and pull it up and look at it through my phone. And that's why I like Google Docs. Plus, it does Word, Excel, you name it, you can load it into Google Docs. If you're not using Google Docs, you need to be on Google Docs. It's literally probably one of the longest tools I've used in my business is Google Docs. So you got to embrace that. So when we're talking about getting ready, right, with tools, these are some of the tools. Now, are there lots of other tools? Yes. But some of the basic tools, remember, I'm just trying to get you guys started here. Advanced stuff comes down the road. But getting started, these are some of the basic things that you could get started with. Now, the other thing is you need if you don't have it, you might want to call the office and talk to Joseph, because I think Joseph's the only one in the office. Let me check the camera again. That I don't see anybody else in there. No. So he can talk to you also about the offering software. It's a tool that allows you to load your properties into this thing, set up your offering campaign, set up your follow-up campaign, and literally walk away from it, and it will literally make offers for you on an ongoing basis. It'll just keep making offers while you're going to dinner with the kids and hanging out and doing whatever it is that you want to do. It's just going to continually make offers for you. That's the power of the offering software. So that's another great tool that you can have in your business. So when we think about it, there's the tools and systems, right? I'm not talking about processes today. We're not talking about SOPs, standard operating procedures. We're just talking about tools and systems, right? You need tools and systems for marketing, and you need tools and systems for converting no's into yeses after the negotiation phase of the lead intake process. Those are things that we need. If not, we got to do it all manually, which I don't suggest that you do that. So just to get you going there.
You've been listening to the Real Estate Investing Talk Show. I'm Zack Childress, and I'm on a mission to create 10,000 real estate bosses over the next year. Will you be one of them? Head over to my website, reisuccessacademy.com/web class, and register for my free web class where you'll discover how to escape from the 9-to-5 grind and become your own boss in real estate. See you there.